Hi, I'm Forrest Dearman, biosphere scientist and hardcore environmentalist. Please, I beg you to listen to what Mother Nature is telling us about how Canada's federal government is killing Alberta's ecosystems, parks, farmland, ranchland, and economy, and doing it using your tax dollars. The first step in stopping this is to become informed.
It's time to stop the lies that kill animal habitat and the beauty of Earth. Does CO2 harm or heal the ecosystems of Earth? Undeniable records show the effects of CO2. It's time to get serious about global warming.
Wow, impressive. I didn't realize that CO2, Earth's oxygen of life, was at such low levels that it was holding back the growth of trees, plants, and phytoplankton, affecting all life, even marine life.
This map shows green where land has been greening and brown where it hasn't. As you can see, greening has been happening across North and Central America. When CO2 levels, Earth's oxygen of life, had risen.
From the edges of deserts, grasslands, forests, and wilderness, the growth of plants and trees increased along with their friend, CO2, Earth's oxygen of life.
But there are exceptions. Eco-terrorist policies like net zero IQ and core desert area prevent flora growth. And human land use policies that lack restoration and wildfire control can also have huge impacts, as seen in California and central Russia.
This map color codes leaf area records from NASA. Brown shows sparse grasses. Yellow more dense grasses, vegetation, or unhealthy farmland. Green shows trees and healthier farmland. And dark green shows dense forests. The NASA records through time show that thanks to the rise in CO2, Earth's oxygen of life, that grasslands are expanding in semi-arid climates, trees are growing at higher elevations, trees and vegetation are growing earlier and denser, providing more food and habitat for wildlife and endangered species, and farms have fewer frosts and a longer growing season. In 2015, Alberta started adopting net zero IQ policies. The changes to ecosystem health before and after are visible. Let's start with the area of Wood Buffalo National Park and Caribou Mountains wildland. Keep in mind that natural gas compared to coal restores half the amount of CO2, Earth's oxygen of life, back to the air. And that unlike natural organic gas and coal, wind and solar have no healing benefits to ecosystems. Watch how ecosystems greened from the river of life pouring out of natural organic coal restoration towers and how that partially reversed when it was replaced with natural gas. 2002, 2015, 2024 cumulative effect of net zero IQ. This shows the effect of farmland downwind of the Edmonton coal power plants from 2002 through 2015 and the effects of net zero IQ after natural coal was retired or replaced with natural gas after 2021. 2002, 2015, 2024.
With coal, restoring CO2 to farmland air. With net zero IQ, removing CO2 from farmland air. Let's take a closer look at farmland and ecosystems that were most affected by net zero IQ.
Taking into account wind vectors during the growing season, stack height, temperatures, dispersion, and the density of CO2. This is the approximate area that was being washed by water vapor and CO2, a literal atmospheric river of life flowing from the Edmonton natural organic coal power plants. This nearly 40,000 square kilometers of area includes popular ecosystems and farmland that feeds Canada and the USA. From 2001 through 2021, when coal was restoring CO2 and water vapor back to the air, this is the amazing improvement in health seen by downwind ecosystems and farmland. In only 20 years, one entire canopy layer was added.
Then someone born in Quebec thought it would be a swell idea to start removing CO2, Earth's oxygen of life, from the air. Rather than be silent and be thought a fool, He opened his mouth and proved it when he recommended that Edmonton shut down Alberta's atmospheric river of life. Why not? Let's just kill innocent wildlife and harm farmers trying to feed Canada. The effect was immediate and painful to watch. I once thought that eco-terrorist was too strong of a word to use to describe people like that. But what would you call someone that is willing to brown the earth, starve wildlife, and hurt people just so they can become one of the powerful elite? Maybe eco-terrorist is too kind. But in a sea of green, there is hope of a greener future for Alberta.
The UCP, led by Danielle Smith, passed Resolution 12. Alberta recognized that CO2 is a foundational nutrient for all life on Earth, removed the designation of CO2 as a pollutant, and abandoned all of its net zero targets. Alberta is on track to a greener future.
CO2, Earth's oxygen of life, helps all of the different types of ecosystems, even ecosystems in the seas. All life in the seas, yes, even coral depends on CO2. The colors on coral, that's algae, a plant type that benefits from much higher levels of CO2.
The climate activist goal of net zero was for many biospheric scientists the last straw in giving climate theorists the time to correct their theory on climate change. This is why. Oh my. I didn't realize the stopping the restoration of CO2 back to the air reverses all previous greening of Earth.
We need to continue to restore CO2, Earth's oxygen of life, back to the air so all life on Earth can flourish.
You deserve the truth. I hope you found that very interesting.
If you want to help get the truth out, please give a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe and give feedback as to what else you'd want to see.